what daddy just gave me. Look at what daddy just blessed me with. And his brothers are sitting there looking at him like, look at this Negro.
Amen.
Sitting there walking around with this coat on. Don't he just make us sick?
Amen.
Come on. It looks like everything that come in the house, daddy gives it to him.
Yeah.
Come on, somebody. It looks like he gets all the attention. Come on, somebody. Amen. Some of us are worried about all the attention going to the one, amen, that daddy has favored. Amen. Anybody got some siblings? Come on, somebody. Anybody got some relatives? Come on, somebody. Amen. You might not have been your mother or your father's favorite. You might not have been your grandmother or your grandfather's favorite, your aunt or your uncle's favorite, but there was always somebody.
Always. That's right, favorite.
That seems like they got more favor than what you got.
Come on. Come on.
So his brother said, listen, I can't take this no more. We're going to get rid of this rascal. We're going to get rid of him. And his brother says, look, we're going to sit down over some tea and biscuits. And we're going to discuss how we're going to get rid of Joseph. And I come to let you know on this morning, there's some people sitting with tea and biscuits.
That's right. Yes.
Right now, talking about how they're going to get rid of you.
Amen.
My Lord.
There's some people having a discussion right now, talking about how they're going to get rid of you.
My Lord.
Amen. But remember, look at your neighbor and tell your neighbor,
Neighbor.
remember, there's favor on your life.
There's favor on your life.
So while they were sitting talking,
My
Joseph's demise, Joseph's downfall, they came up with a scheme. And they said, listen, when we go out to hunt this time and to bring food back to the house, we're not going to let Joseph stay home. We're going to take Joseph with us. Anybody ever been there where you got so hot with people, you said, let's go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. They took Joseph for a little walk. Little Joseph never came back. Because when Joseph went for that walk, they said, let's strip Joseph of his coat. Since you daddy's little favorite, let's see what daddy thinks when you ain't got this coat no more. And they stripped Joseph of his coat. And then they said, it's just really not the coat, it's you. So let's just get rid of you altogether. They weren't satisfied with the coat. Come on. Anybody ever got something new and it seemed like all your player haters was just sitting there gathering around you, just watching what you got, and it seemed as though they did something purposely to mess up what God just blessed you with? Come on, somebody. Anybody ever got a new outfit? Come on. And it looked like your player hater purposely walked over there and spilled something on you. Oops.
Yes, they do.
Amen.
Looked like they purposely bumped you into the wall when it said wet paint. Come on, somebody. Because they were player hating on what God just favored you with.
My God.
So they were saying to themselves, we're not satisfied with just getting rid of the coat. Let's get rid of the favorite.
Wow.
Let's get rid of the favorite. And if we get rid of him, then surely Dad has to favor one of us.
Amen.
If we get rid of Joseph, then surely Father would have to pay attention to one of us. But they didn't realize that what they were doing was going to cause their father so much grief. Cause Jacob so much grief to the point where Jacob ripped his clothes, ripped his garments, fast, wept, and prayed, refused to eat. And see, I'm a little humorous. I'm Michael. I'm not always apostle. So as I would begin to read this with Michael's understanding, I sat there and I said, Father, now, he is the son of Abraham and Sarah. And we know Abraham and Sarah had an in-depth relationship with God.
Amen.
To the degree where God spoke to them personally.
Yes.
Right.
So my understanding was, what was wrong with Jacob? Because all of this fasting and praying and abstaining from food and ripping your clothes, could not God have spoken to Jacob?
That's right.
And said to Jacob, your son is still alive?
Amen.
Wow.
Come on, somebody. Where was Jacob's parental discernment? Come on, somebody.
My God.
Amen. When your kids come to you and they say to you, amen, that I did this or I did that. And I don't know about you, but when I grew up and we tried to do that, our mother looked us in the face and she She said, I don't know, you better walk back out and you better walk back in with the truth. Come on, somebody. Amen. Because I can see that lie all up and through you. Come on, somebody. Amen. Where was Jacob's discernment concerning his children?
My Lord.
Amen. Come on.
My God.
So it's a difference in being, I didn't mean to go here, but it's a difference in being a father in the house.
That's right.
Than being a father.
That's
oh my.
Right.
Did somebody catch that?
Wow.
Right.
See, we don't just need your presence.
That's right.
But we need you to be who you are to the house.
That's right.
Come on, somebody. Amen. The man is responsible for being, amen, the watchman of the house. You're supposed to be able to hear from the Lord.
That's right.
For your house. Oh my.
So it wasn't Rachel's responsibility to go to her husband and say, honey, I heard the Lord say that Jacob is somewhere all right. It was the man of God's responsibility to say to his family, I need you to find your brother. I need you to tell me why you have lied to me.
That's right.
I need you to tell me the truth about what you did to your brother.
That's right.
Come on, don't just bring me back no rags with animals' blood on it and sit here and pretend, amen, that something has happened to your brother. Amen. I don't know about you, but some of us done been there in our lifetime.
Yeah.
Come on, we done had sisters and brothers and cousins that we've been raised with that were player haters to us. Come on, somebody. So at the first opportunity that we had to do something to discredit the favor that was on them, amen, we rubbed it in our parents' face, or we rubbed it in our aunt's face, or we rubbed it in our grandmother's face and say, is this still your favorite?
Wow. My God.
Did somebody catch that?
Yes.
We got some family members that every time something happens, amen, they say to the rest of the family, is this still your favorite?
Come on. That's right.
Come on, when some of us were out there on drugs, amen, they brought the garments back saying, is this still your favorite? Huh? Amen. Some of us was out there prostituting and out there whoring and out there doing all kinds of things. And they were bringing a report back to our family saying, is this still your favorite?
That's right.
Come on, somebody. But what they didn't know is that while you were even out there, come on, somebody, that the favor of God was still on your life. Come on, somebody. It was God's grace and God's mercy and God's favor that was